first two halves.
Jake, you were excited to play Moscovicius yesterday when I talked to you, and just talk about cashing in on that confidence that you had and what you're able to do to have probably your best game in an ISU uniform today.
I just kind of let it come to me. I don't try to do too much and play my role. And I was getting open shots and easy ones underneath to start off, and that kind of got me going. I was just, trying to do what I always do and let things come to me. And going against a guy like that, you should always get excited for a double-double guy who's averaging. So it was just a great game, great battle. Both of us were playing really hard in the whole game. So it was a game to get up for and just let it come to me.
Any kind of edge that you felt you had in terms of especially getting him into foul trouble that played out over the course of the game?
Honestly, I don't think so. I'm not really sure. I don't think I had an edge or anything. I just think shots were falling and guys were finding me and put me in positions to score. And things happened to go the right way.
On his fifth, though, you had position.
Oh, yeah.
Just talk about that play.
Yeah, I was just trying to get offensive rebounding position, and I went up to try to get it and he kind of going over my back a little bit. So it wasn't anything that I was thinking about. It was just kind of what I was trying to do, just trying to get an O board and keep the possession alive, and that's what happened. So.
You talk about that your teammates doing a good job of finding you in the paint too. I mean, you had a lot of relatively easy buckets inside because of penetration and also just the vision, seeing you from the outside. That's so important to this offense, and just talk about what they were doing to keep you fed in the post.
Yeah, we were doing a lot of ball screen stuff, and I was trying to roll, and guys would find me just underneath the basket where all I had to do was lay it up. And so they made it pretty easy for me, and we're just building chemistry every day in practice, getting better. That's where it's all started, in practice, defensively, everything. We're starting to get it more and more every game, and it starts in practice. And that chemistry is building. It's coming together.
Devonte, I don't know how many miles you ran today chasing DJ Valentine around, but he only had 15 points. Just talk about your defensive effort today and what you try to do to just keep him off balance through the course of the game.
I mean, he's a really, really good player, good scorer. And, you just got to play like that. You got to try to make him uncomfortable. Kind of do a couple things that Coach Belcher, he knows offense well, so he knows how to guard it. So just listening to the coach, following the scout report on him, and just trying to make him uncomfortable, make him do some couple things that he's not prone to do, or turn down some shots that he normally doesn't turn down. That's the only way you can really guard a guy like that.
What'd you see on the steal that you were able to get from him?
Just scouting for it. I mean, that's one of his patented moves. So just being ready, just having my hand ready for the steal. Because a guy like that, he can score multiple ways, and just reading his body there. And I just luckily my hand was there to steal, and we just made a play on it.
What move was he trying to make at that point?
He just make a little simple crossover to get into his jumper. To really do a little crossover and get his rhythm shot. So I just kind of read it a little bit.
Alex?
This can go to any of you guys being 2-0 now in conference. What does that do for the mindset of your team at this point?
Our mindset is it's a new season. We started out a little rocky, and we're starting to put things together and compete more in practice. And so it's a new season for us. We're 2-0. Anything in the past doesn't matter anymore. We're fighting for conference, and our mindset is that we're 2-0 now and still fighting to be in the top of the league. That's all that matters.
Alex, 5-5 today. Just talk about your offense came to you a little bit up at Illinois State, and obviously came to you in a big way today. Just talk about just getting more confident and getting a better feel for just playing at this level as you have this through the course of the last 2 games.
Yeah, definitely the pace is a lot different than high school, so it took me a little while to get going, but it was finally starting to get into rhythm. I was struggling with my shot. I felt like I was out of rhythm, so starting to feel more, starting to get a feel for everything.
For Jake and Devonte, the bench gave you guys, both games, both going back to Illinois State has given you guys a big lift. You look at it, Alex and Trey alone had 28. Just talk about how important it is that there hasn't been much of a drop-off, when the second unit or the next guys are coming in, and, just illustrate how important that's been.
Well, you gotta give props to Trey. He hasn't been, before conference, he hasn't played up to his level. And now he's actually really, really playing to the level he's capable of playing. So you got to give props to Trey. And then guys like Alex who staying in the gym rats, working on his shot every single day. Those guys in there is just paying off now. And now when we come off, you know, we say like I'm not having a good offensive, conference, but then I come up to the bench and then you got guys like Trey and Alex coming to the game. Is, you know, they're just lifting the team. So that's how you win games with no drop off of the bench.
Any thoughts on that, Kitch?
Yeah, a lot of what Devonte said. It's toughness and it's guys coming off the bench. You're comfortable with that. You know, sometimes you get some drop off and the starters go out or whatever. But anytime anybody comes in off the bench, I know I'm comfortable. I know he's got my back, and so on and so forth. So it's kind of that mentality of trusting being your brother's keeper. That's kind of our mentality. Is we know whenever somebody comes in that we can trust them, and it's what we're building to. It hasn't been like that the whole season, and we're getting there just through our practices and things like that.
What example do you think you're setting? You have been coming off the bench up until today, and kind of stuck with it, you know, after TJ was starting for a while. What kind of example do you think you're setting by not letting it get to you and being productive regardless of what role they're calling on you to do?
I mean, I'm all about the team. That's all that matters. If we're winning, or that's all that matters to me, getting those wins. And so I think it's just trying to set that example of, okay, even if you're not getting the minutes, you still got to come in and try to produce. And if you're not producing, then you're not going to play. So it's just that mentality of all about the team and all about doing whatever you can to make the team better. So that's kind of what I try to exemplify through my play and through my demeanor.
Anything else? Gentlemen, thank you.
Thanks, guys.